Today, we're going to be listening to a guy talking about a few different things that he has tried recently. My name is Karen, and on my channel, I help you bridge the gap or close the gap between the English that you learn in the classroom and the English that's actually used in real life. If you're new to my channel and would like to learn some more real-life English, then don't forget to press the subscribe button below and also the bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Today, we're going to be listening to a guy talking about a few different things that he has tried recently. He's talking about diets, so eating plans. And I'll just leave it at that. To leave it at that is an idiom, and it means I'm going to stop talking about this. I have said enough about this topic. So I'll just let you listen to him in a second. Now, one of the things I like about today's listening practice is that it's very natural. He stops and starts, and he thinks about what he wants to say. So for example, I went to the beach with a few friends yesterday. Now that's a full sentence, but in today's listening practice, he would say this sentence more like this. So I went to the beach with a few friends yesterday. And this is exactly how people would speak in real life. So I think it's good practice to listen to these sorts of things as well. I'll play the conversation 4 times as per usual, twice at the normal speed, and then another 2 times at a slightly slower speed. And I'd also like you to try and write down what you hear. And my question for you today is, why did he try these diets? And then afterwards, we can study some of the things that he said today. Okay, let's go.
So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment. So I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways. So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment. So I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways. So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment. So I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways. So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment. So I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways.
It's been a really fascinating kind of experiment because I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways. Okay, now let's talk about some of the things that he said today. The first thing that he said was, it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment.
So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment.
Fascinating. Now, fascinating is an adjective and it means that something is very, very interesting. So extremely interesting. And it's usually something that had your attention for a very long time. So for example, a book or a movie or even a presentation. Or maybe you're into history. You're very interested in history. So maybe you find museums very fascinating. Or maybe you like computer games and you find a particular game very fascinating because it's so well designed. So if something is fascinating, you find it very interesting. You want to spend more time with it, maybe even study it. So here, he's talking about his really fascinating experiment. And what was his experiment? He tried 2 diets. And the next thing he said was, I had 3 months being a vegan.
I had 3 months being a vegan.
A vegan is a type of vegetarian, and a vegetarian is someone who does not eat meat. So they only eat things like fruit and vegetables, nuts, eggs, and dairy products. Dairy products are foods that are made from milk, so things like butter, cheese, ice cream. A vegan is a type of vegetarian, a stricter type of vegetarian, because vegans don't eat anything that comes from an animal. So they don't eat meat, eggs, or dairy products. So he tried being a vegan for 3 months. Are you a vegan? Do you know anyone who's a vegan? Would you try being a vegan? Do you think you could do it? Then he said, 3 months doing paleo.
3 months doing paleo.
Here he's talking about a paleo diet. It's the name of a diet. And when you're on the paleo diet, you only eat good food, natural food. So you only eat things like fruit and vegetables, meat, fish, eggs. And you don't eat processed or packaged foods like these. So he tried being vegan for 3 months, and he also tried the paleo diet for 3 months. Now my question for you today was, why did he try these diets? Because he wanted to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways.
Just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways.
Now, to get a handle on something, or to have a handle on something, this is an idiom, an informal idiom, and it just means to understand something well. For example, you may be the type of person who likes to get a handle on a situation first before making any changes or making any decisions. So you like to understand the situation first before making any changes or decisions. Or maybe you just bought a brand new phone. Your old phone was an iPhone and your new phone is a Samsung. Or vice versa, your old phone was a Samsung and your new phone is an iPhone. And now you have to get a handle on how your new phone works, because your new phone is very different from your old one. Here, what is he trying to get a handle on? Cooking veg in different ways. And what is a veg? It's short for vegetable or vegetables. And you will also hear veggie or veggies. As I've mentioned in previous videos, Australians like to shorten words because vegetable is just too long. And we're also very casual, laid-back people. And because veg or veggies sounds much more casual than vegetable, it's very common to hear these in Australia. Even though he didn't complete this next sentence, I still think it's worth pointing it out, or to tell you about it, to mention it to you, just in case you haven't heard this before. 'Cause I went. The word because is often shortened to cause or 'cause. It's not a standard word, it's just a way of writing it to show you what is being said in spoken English, which is why you'll see it spelt in different ways. I didn't go to the beach today because it was too cold. I didn't go to the beach today because it was too cold. He decided not to buy a new car because he wanted to save some money. He decided not to buy a new car because he wanted to save some money. It's just so much easier to say. And the last thing that I wanted to mention today was the phrase kind of. You use this when you're talking about something in a general way, when you can't be exact or you don't want to be exact. He's kind of strange, but I still like him. It's kind of early, but I guess we can start the meeting now. Kinda is how it's usually said. And like 'cause or 'cause, It's not a standard word. It's just a way of writing it to show you what is being said in spoken English. But kind of can also be used as a filler. And a filler or filler words are words that people use when they're thinking about what they want to say next. Some other examples are well, so, like, now. These are all fillers and I use them all the time. I use them all the time in my videos. Have you heard me use them? I'm sure I've used them in this video. So here, he's using kind of as a filler. It doesn't add any meaning to what he's saying. He's just using it as a pause to think about what he wants to say next. He actually said kind of twice. Let's listen to him again without kind of. I'll take them out. I will remove them this time around.
So it's been a really fascinating experiment. I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways.
Okay, we learned a lot of different things today. I have one more question for you. What one thing did you learn from today's video that you're going to try and use now? Let me know in the comments below. Let's listen to him one last time at the normal speed and see how much more you can pick up this time around.
So it's been a really fascinating kind of experiment. I had 3 months being a vegan, 3 months doing paleo, and just to get a handle on cooking veg in different ways.
Please give me a thumbs up if you found today's video useful so that I know to make more videos like this one for you in future. And if you'd like to learn some more real life English, then make sure to press the subscribe button below and also the bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you for watching today. Keep practicing, stay safe out there, and I shall see you next time. Bye.